To keep Jamaican people firm and strong. Stand up, labor rights. Stand up for justice. Stand up for truth. Labor rights are proud of their party.
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, have a victory. Jamaican no buffer stone, no bother fight. We did a fi be a labor right. No shaky booty, cause a woman we like. We did a fi be a labor right. The river come down green, so pretty and bright. We did a fi be a labor right. The way me love shower in a green, me baptized. We did a fi be a labor right. Right now me nah worry about visa, cause we up on the greatest leader. Me nah run way, go a foreign like triple X and go beef gravel leg out a freezer. Bout ya fit on green like Tracina. We say no waste freeze for the teachers. We have the prettiest women like Anne-Marie Vaughn and sexy Venetia. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. Oh no, see Center, my servant center. You know, St. James parameter. Our doctors did have to use garbage bag. Yo, does your born like a November. Now blessings that flow like river. Every bad prayer sender. Dr. Cole and Blair teeth drop out from when PNP never buy them nothing shop. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory.
Good morning, Liberates, and good morning to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning. I am not sure what is happening. I don't see any comments, but I am not seeing any comments, my people. If you know a comment, I actually not see them. So let me see if I have something to do with this thing here. Hold on. Okay, so may I see them now. The settings. What a disgusting something. So good morning to my beautiful wife. Good morning, Winsome Nemad Shah. Big up yourself. A. Hutchinson, big up yourself. Simone Cameron, big up yourself. John Sills, big up yourself. Jacqueline, big up yourself. Who else? Jennifer, big up yourself. Real Talk, big up yourself. Let me see the message already. Oh, somebody name No Vision. People are telling me, big up yourself. Real Talk again. Yardman Workshop, big up yourself. You know. Ann Hunter, big up yourself. Lenworth, big up yourself. PB, big up yourself. Mark Nemad, big up yourself. From New York, big up yourself. Andrew, big up yourself. Lynette, big up yourself. See? Carolyn Bernard, big up yourself. Frederick, big up yourself. Colin, big up yourself. Winston, big up yourself. See? There's 50 of us thus far. We got 21 thumbs up. And I'll see if you can get me to at least 30 thumbs up. And we're now asking for 60 thumbs up per live, guys. And do remember, subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. So guys, the missus and I have decided that we are going to start a personal channel so we can go on insight in our life. So we are going to come with a second channel soon. I'll be advertising it over the time, leading up to the time, my people. So may I ask for no support to go over there and subscribe to that channel, and let's get that moving. See, so you can see, look at how the Dodge look a bit provoking. Anyway, so so let's get into the meat of the matter, my people. Here is our Prime Minister at the gala, sitting with what I call the enemy. I am particularly hostile to anybody that works for TVJ. I am hostile to anybody that works for the Gleaner. When I say hostile, I mean, say if I see them in the street, I go fight them, my people. Seeing just how they treat the government and treat our Prime Minister and the lies that they have told on him, I do not respect them, for lack of better words, my people. Colonel, big up yourself. Now, we have a Gleaner paper in Jamaica that is called the Gleaner, run by a Caucasian gentleman, just like Mark Goley. Now, for years, the Gleaner has been a tool for the PNP. They were a tool for the PNP in the Michael Manley government. They were hostile to the Jamaica Labour Party during the 70s and 80s. However, those times pale in comparison to what the Gleaner is doing today, Jamaica. The Gleaner does not run any positive message from the government. The Gleaner does not run anything that is good that the government does. The Gleaner does not run anything worthwhile to tell the Jamaican people the truth as it relates to what is happening with the government. See, now, she could be a Labourite. She could be a Labourite. However, I don't believe her to be a Labourite. Anyhow, I don't even think Neville is a Labourite either, but people have their opinions. There was once a time people said, Cliff Hughes was a Labourite, and I said he wasn't. And it is looking like Cliff Hughes want to be a Labourite. So big up Cliff Hughes. He's a veteran out there, much respect to him, and we all love Cliff Hughes. Cliff Hughes is a man, a bread and butter man, same way like the Prime Minister, and has come from nothing and made something of himself. So I take great inspiration, when I listen to those gentlemen's story. Now, why is it that we, the Jamaican people, sit down and allow an entity like RJR or TVJ or the Gleaner, they're all one group, by the way, my people, to chastise our government and to try to tear down our country by not printing the truth, not printing anything that is factually correct. Now, the Gleaner is a sinking ship in Jamaica. And because the Gleaner is a sinking ship, they have now started to print. They have started to up the ante and printing negativity as it relates to the government. Now, I am living in the UK. I am from Jamaica, as you know. I am living in the UK now. And I can tell you now, there are news agencies in the UK that the government ban them outright. You know why? They are spreading misinformation and mischief and stirring up the anger of the people. And when you stir up the anger of the people, that is incitement. No matter where it come from or who do it, the media is not above the law. Why is it that us, the Jamaican people, and the Jamaican government is allowing RJR group to get away with things like these? We must tear down that institution, no matter how old it be. The truth are the truth, and the facts are the facts, and that is what matters. It is the Gleaner and the TVJ that is helping to skew the narrative in Jamaica. It is the Gleaner and RJR group that is helping to divide the Jamaican people and is downright causing chaos and mischief in a Jamaica. And hear me, I tell you, the Jamaicans, I must not allow it. Even if, persons are going to come and say that press is not free in Jamaica, it borders beyond free press. When a press that is supposed to be free and fair, apparently, my people, is choosing a side, a political side. It is evident. I don't know if you don't see it, but I have seen it. It is evident that the Gleaner and TVJ is completely PNP run. Completely. Now, we say the children and adolescent hospital almost at completion. And when the minister goes there to check on things, TVJ is present. I know because I've been on one of those occasions. And the press was present, both Gleaner and all of the other press was there. And the next day I look on TVJ and I look on the Gleaner and nothing. It weren't in their main story. You know why? Because that is something positive for Jamaica. Can you believe that crime continue to trend down? And if I never feel nationwide, Jamaican people don't know say crime a trend down if they not feel it. If they never really feel it, Jamaican people would not know that crime is on its way down. Murders and serious crime is on its way down, almost in half, my people. And I will be coming with the stats in coming days. The new stats for this month. The Gleaner does not post anything as it relates to the crime and violence that is going down in Jamaica. Nothing at all. Blank. But as soon as the PNP say open up their mouth on stage and say something about illicit enrichment, it make Gleaner front page. Why do you think that is Jamaica? Why do you think that is happening? And I talk on many occasions about patriotism of person. Now when you have people in media that is powerful like these people, and they actively get up on a daily basis to print negativity about a government that is trying something that the people them that they supported for years do. Why is it that we are not turning against them, Jamaica? Jamaicans, we need to learn to boycott things. I am here this morning to call for a complete Gleaner blackout. We need to get off the Gleaner pages. We need to unsubscribe. We need to unfollow. Same thing for TVJ. We need to learn to boycott things in Jamaica. We have a voice as a people. My people. There's 116 of us, guys. And I get me to you 60 thumbs up now. 60 thumbs up we ask for per live now, guys. So just hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. Do remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Also, I was told that you can double tap the live. And, that like your live as well. See? I'm going to read 2 comments before I go any further. Alright, so big up yourself, David Freighter. Owen Robinson, big up yourself. Anita Earl Ford, big up yourself, good morning. Jennifer Lewis, big up yourself. Melody, big up yourself. Caroline, big up yourself. Mario, big up yourself. Joseph, big up yourself. Jai, big up yourself. Jacqueline, big up yourself again. Ronaldo, big up yourself. Ellen, big up yourself. What Jacqueline say, Pastor now? Okay, Tam, big up yourself. And that is where we are. Lance, big up yourself as well. Me just say poppy. Tam say no, boycott the government needs to pass regulation that the media should operate to publish the news fairly and factually. And this is what I am saying. Until that regulation is passed, we must boycott them. Let us hit them in the pockets. Let hit them where it hurts, my people. See? Big up yourself in Elia or Ilya or any you pronounce it. See? Patrick Holness, big up yourself, my boss. Go on. We must, Jamaica, stand up for what is right in our country. See, when we see something that is wrong, we can come together as a people and raise our voices. With our voice, we can effect change and changes in our nation. Now, if we hit the Gleaner and RJR group in their pockets, I guarantee you, they will have to change course. See? Because not even Mark Gold in pocket not long enough to carry the Gleaner. And I suspect, DUJON, I am in the UK. I am in UK. The media could not behave that way. True would be hit with penalties and possible individual jailed. Of course. DUJON, take note that there is 2 Jacqueline. One spell Jackie. Okay. So big up it 2 Jacqueline. Arthur, big up yourself, Okay, Sean, big up yourself as well. Good morning. Guys, I am at pains to say to you guys that there are a few bloggers out there that will give you factual information, that will actually go and research it and give you the information. We don't really need traditional media anymore. We don't have to listen to them. See? So, we can hit them where it hurts, my people. We can actually boycott them in a real way, real life, and force the change out of them. Because I'm telling you something. Imagine. No more want to imagine, and using the imagination now. 1970s, country go under a massive financial strain. Leading up to the 80s, Papa Eddie did what he could to build back the sector, but still there was a strain on the people. 1990s, the PNP come back again and decide to wreck the country same way like Michael Manley did beforehand. This time, they were more than successful. This time, they wrecked the financial sector on purpose so they could get rich, all of them. Right? They wrecked it, they got rich. Jamaica. Now, here comes early to mid 2000s. You know, so I don't hear about nothing about the Anjo. That in my hands I police, Police you have to ask. I don't know about that. See? Big up yourself, Winston. Now here comes the mid to early 2000s. And we had Bruce Golding who said, alright, here's an opportunity to do something about all of this thing that is happening in the country so we can change Jamaican lives in a real way. Bruce Golding ended up on loose power. Framework was already laid. Credit to Peter Phillips and Portia Simpson Miller, who had agreed beforehand that both parties, so this is an agreement that was broken by Michael Manley, because during Bustamante and Norman Manley's time, there was an agreement as well between both parties that no matter what the political differences were, the upliftment of the Jamaican people and the finances were paramount. When Michael Manley came, Michael Manley, because of his ideology, and I call it his ideology, because of his ideology, my people, he decided to dash everything one side, and that is where tribalism started in Jamaica under Michael Manley. Before that, Jamaican people used to vote either side freely, you know. We never have no die-hearted tribal nothing. If one man did say, yo, you can do better, then vote PNP. And if PNP no do better, and one man come and say, here, see what idea you can do better, then voted JLP. That is how the people voted up to the 1970s. Big up yourself in a demos. And big up, yes, Caroline, big up bloggers like JPU, Karen Cross, 411, Mr. Vegas. I don't know who Phoenix be. I know Sansan just the other day. And big up the P6 crew as well. All of them. You know, big up man like Classic, Father Rusty, Philippian, you know, Nathaniel. You know, big up Travi, Chuck Fiddley, Chopper John. You know, and the list goes on, my people. Enough of we fighting for the cause. Right? So when Michael Manley came in, dash to one side the agreement that says no matter what, the finances of the country came first. And when PJ them come back in the 90s, late 80s, 90s, they decided that they weren't going to enter in any more agreement. Bruce Golding came now and decided, listen man, we have to go back in this agreement that no matter what, we have to fix the finances. Portia them agree. So it transitioned from them to Labour Right. Now from Labour Right to PNP back to Labour Right. Now I can tell you now, with no uncertain terms, that should Mark Golding gain political power in Jamaica, that agreement again will be a disagreement. I am certain of it. See? You know why I am certain of it? Because nothing that is deemed as good in our country, the PNP of today agrees with. Nothing at all. See? The budget that set out that 336 health facilities island-wide will be upgraded, PNP not agree with that. I see Mark Gold in a video say, Jamaica don't need no more hospital. You don't see that video there? It is out there. See? When the government say, them a put up minimum wage last time, Julian Robinson, who is to be finance minister if this government if this opposition is successful, said, and this was in the House of Parliament, he stood up and said that him, Julian Robinson, tell the youth them in a film community, say, they not bother to go work for no minimum wage. Julian Robinson said that. The man who is to be financial minister, should his party gain political power. See? We see police vehicles, new brand vehicles being bought. See? And PNP, Peter Bunting say, government to buy police vehicle and they don't need it. Eh? We see Peter Bunting again saying that government has spent billions of dollars on security. We don't need it. What we need to do is pay fishermen and beaches to give police information. So, when one crime happen inland, or in our hills and valleys, in our mountains, say one crime happen up there, so, my people, wanna tell me now, which fisherman you gotta pay up there so to give policeman or give the police information? Somebody tell me. Wanna talk to me in the comment section. Which police Peter Bunting gonna pay when crime happen inland far away from the beach? Jav, big up yourself, you know. Charmian, big up yourself. Well, Tom, You know how me run my program, you know, is for do a number on the PNP and to tell Jamaica how bad and disgusting the PNP is. See? Meanwhile, me I tell the people them how bad and disgusting the PNP is. I am talking about the policies of the government. This is how I choose to run my program. See? Now, there are others out there who don't talk about the PNP at all. Them talk only about the goodness that the JLP does. And, you know, people like Father Steady, people like Steady talk about bad things that PNP do too. You know, but there are others out there who only talk about the JLP. So, you know, we understand it's not a issue where, you know, if you just only want to hear about the JLP, I guess this medium is not really for you, Tom. See? So, like I was saying, my people, Electro, big up yourself, my boss. See? When one crime happen inland, who we gonna pay? We gonna pay a fisherman inland to give information about a crime where them never see, where them gonna see. This is the third process. Fly, big up yourself. This is the third process of the PNP. See? Now, we would have heard the lady from, what's she name again? Keep on and forget her name. The lady will say, if I war, I war. What's she name? Somebody tell me her name again. Anyway, we would have all heard the sentiments of the PNP. We bought the buses. Them say, government not really do nothing because when PNP left government, there were 500 buses. There was never 500 buses in the JUTC fleet ever. At no point in time. And we have researched this. My brother that night have researched this. There were never 500 buses in the JUTC fleet ever. So them bad mind the government from buying or far buying the new buses. Only remember when the government buy a 150 new compactor garbage trucks? You know what was happening? After the new garbage truck came, the PNP run municipalities across the island. All of them decided that when the truck came, they would have parked the trucks and say, the one truck or the two truck where the government saying is not enough. And the garbage was piling up. That is what the PNP does. See? When the government decided that they were putting up public sector wages, they were giving the entire public sector a wage rise. I want to say entire public sector. Hospital staff, police, military, judiciary, Senate, councillor, MP, and any civil servant. See? All of them take a PS, including the PNP. Mark Golding did. Them did. PNP came out the next day complaining that the government gave persons 300% pay increase. Everything that this government do that is good for Jamaica, the PNP has a problem with it. Everything. During COVID, when the government said, listen, we can't afford for this thing spread out in our country, so on a lockdown, PNP say the government a dictator and people must be free. You know why? Because they want to know if it's dead. That's why. PNP is a set of wicked people. The leadership of the PNP. Here we are now. We're buying some new, next to new, used buses for the children to have their own school bus system. Now, when you buy a coaster from Japan, it come down and it clean, it crisp, it smell nice, it look all good. But when you check the age of that coaster is from anywhere between 12 to 20-year-old when he left Japan and reach a Jamaica to you. The coaster where you take from wherever you live, go to Kingston, or wherever, or from Kingston, go wherever else in a country. Those coasters, as new as they look, they are anywhere between 12 and 20 years old. Pretty much most of the vehicles that come in Jamaica, they are used. Now the government decide that they are going to give the children their own mode of transport. PNP bad mind them. Don't want the government to do that. Absolute disgrace, my people. See? Now, when you look at the new social housing program that the Prime Minister conceptualized in Jamaica to give Jamaicans a proper home, all of we will pay tax, including myself. Me there in England, but me pay taxes in Jamaica too. So me contribute. And me send down whole heap of remittance money where the government get tax out of too. See? Now when you look into the new social housing program, and I would have said this last night, there is 6 PNP MPs that till this day have not given away not even one out of the 25 homes that they have accumulated over the past 5 years. Not even one. 6 PNP MPs. Now no tell me if them the people, they are people that means the Jamaican people good. See? The other day when we had burial and the bread basket parish completely got demolished, for lack of better word. And instead of the PNP join with the government, go and stand up on the ground and make certain say people them alright and know so the people them have an alternative if or nothing. I believe Mark Golding turn up one day in a St. Elizabeth and never go back. One day and never go back. And then Mark Golding is walking now telling people that they should vote for him because he's a better alternative. In what way? Anybody see it? Anybody see it? In what way? Them want build so look a board structure for the people them. The old people them. I don't see the house where Nikisha Gateway or Gabriel. Because I don't know them different, you know. I think I Nikisha this time. Gave the lady one look old, well, you know old. But the one board dwelling out of ply. And not even a staircase them no build. I am encouraging Jamaicans that the PNP will come to you with money. They will come to you with money to pay you to vote for them. See? And I am telling you to take the money. Take it and vote JLP. Because the odds are, my people, when you take that money and the day after the election, when you go for buy something with that money might not be entirely real. Too real one might stuff up in a hit. See? So I'm telling you now to take the money, and the only way to be sure is to vote JLP. JLP is the one who is putting up minimum wages. They are giving away homes to persons who are less fortunate. They are helping you by way of tax returns. They are helping you by way of... See? So, if you earn certain amount of money, you don't pay any PAYE. They are taking businesses out of in certain taxes, you know, and that is in turn fueling the economy. And that is a good thing. You know what the PNP will do when they come back? All of the taxes that the government abolish, they will put it back. Yes. Reason why for that? The reason for that is The PNP have not costed their plan. From yesterday, I see Mark Gold in a walk, I tell everybody and them mother. So when he come back to power, he will be giving $1 billion to them. So between yesterday alone, Mark Golding probably gave away 10 or 20 billion dollars already. How is that going to be funded? Somebody tell me. How is that going to be funded? Is it them all going at NIR and trouble with savings? And with savings is there to protect with dollar. That is what it is there for. To bolster up the dollar and to protect with people them. In case of any kind of disaster or any world shocks. So is Mark going to go into the NIR and take out the money if you give away free? How that is going to affect the dollar? The dollar is going to start sliding again, and before you know it, $1 is 200 Jamaican dollar or 300. That is what will happen. Can't say me name one no. May I read 2 comments now. I'm gonna start from here so. They must say please. No, people got to realize that for some people, it's not good policies and achievement for the government to get a next term. It's RJR, civic society, churches, and those educated crooks who think Jamaica is theirs. Exactly. Yes, 90% of our vehicles are used, Lance. David say them want coaster bus so they can scrap it and sell the parts to try. Alright, we would put it past them to do that car. This is why them don't want the new bus them when government buy. You know why? Because some of them are CNG and then can't get the thief that. Some of them are electric and then can't get the thief it diesel. See? So them not like that. See? Shane say all his chichi house to be built in swamps. Meltina, big up yourself. Good morning, my brother. How are you? Good work. I'm there, you know, Meltina. They are planning to buy votes all around with fake money, like what they did. Like what they didn't care none before. Exactly. They never did care before. But now they want to come buy out the people them. From I know myself and start research political history in Jamaica, this is the worst opposition leader. And I know I am not being biased. This current opposition, whether I leader or not, I worse anybody in our world ever see. Anybody in our world. They are worse than Donald Trump when he was in opposition. Remember something telling you? Good morning, Lisa. Lisa say me late, but me reach. Big up yourself, same speed, Lisa. Me bite out the neck ching. Yeah, man, I tax them and plan for tax we Anjo. You know? It is clear that blacks cannot rule themselves successfully. Bala Blair say. Or Bala Blair. Obviously, I never see Andrew Michael Wellness, Bala Blair, or Balo Blair, or any of you pronounce it. See? Obviously, I never seen Andrew Wellness. He is like Moses himself, who was came to deliver the Jamaican people to the promised land. See? They are all liars. Hypocrites. Alright. Talk truth, Dujan. Taxation if the PNP ever got back in power. Yes, even the tax. What you call it again? There's a tax that was abolished. See? I think it's a business transfer tax or something like that. That the government completely abolished. Also, when the PNP was in government, when your business earned $3 million, anytime after your business earned $3 million, them started to take taxes from you. And at this government, your business have to make $10 million first before the government start take tax. See? So, you have all of $9 million to put aside and to bolster your business and to strengthen your business before the government start taxing. Them the things that help business. Immediately, me guarantee you if PNP win tomorrow morning, after that, the tax they gone back on. The 1.5% that the government took off VAT, they will put that back on as well, because we hear Damien Crawford I say I'm going to put on between 1 and 2% per education tax. So what they will try to do is tell you that they don't change VAT because they don't put it back, but they will put it on another tax or invent a new tax to recoup that 1 or 2%. But them things so we are eat that. See? Blacks do not yet know how to vote with their minds and not their emotion. Alright, we're going to ignore that the comments there. Bribe money going back to rightful owner. Of course. PNP worse than COVID, Bertie say. In the US, black vote for their enslavers. That in the US. In Jamaica, we vote for Andrew Holness. Our Prime Minister, born and bred. He's one of us. You know. We now vote for Bucky Massa. So, we can't tell you that from right now. The PNP, them we go vote for Bucky Massa. Them come like the American them. But for the rightful thinking Jamaicans, we now vote for all Bucky 32 and Bucky Swamps. We're not voting for him. All Bucky cratch out in bum. We not all scratchy bums. We not vote for him. From Africa to West Indies, there is not one successful black nation. Well, and we know say I tell lie. Because the world is looking to Jamaica right now. And as long as the Jamaica Labour Party stays in tow, Jamaica will be a successful black nation. We guarantee it. See? There is no successful black nation today because we have people who are illiterate. They are dunce. And then we follow behind a people like Mark Golding, who is not one of us. And he does not see himself same as us. So you're not going to do what is in our best interest. See? But Andrew Holness, who mother and father grew up in a poverty. He was raised in poverty. He can see the plight of the Jamaican people and he will do the right thing for us. See? Big up yourself, Erica Smith. Tom say yes. There's the worst PNP party. He's the worst PNP party in its history. Party leader in its history. Total disgraceful and disgusting to the Jamaican political scene. We need a functional opposition, but not this lot. Exactly, we don't need them. Yeah, we don't care about no other nation, you know. Ballo Blair. We don't talk about no other nation. Jamaica alone we are talk about. We don't responsible about no other nation. Yes, we can draw a contrast to them, but we no business about none of them. If them no want develop for them people that are for them business. Jamaica we are talk about, and what is going on in Jamaica today is we are developing our state. That is it. We no responsible about South Africa. Cause as far as me seeing and as far as me concerned, the South African them no really have no sense either. Cause South Africa, I don't believe that South Africa was the only black nation in the world that was nuclear powered, and they allow America to convince them to give up their nuclear weapons. I never see a set of people they fool so yet. But anyway, JLP reduce GCT and bet they will increase it. Of course, they're going to increase it when they come back. If I ever put it back where they did there. Because all the things them a plan, them not cost them not in the budget. Remember, you know, say them are going to give 1 degree to each household. See? And when you calculate the numbers, that is about 36 to 40 billion dollars. You know we can do with them the money, how much infrastructure we can build and clinic and them things that we can build. Look on the Savlama Hospital, it's going to completely be rebuilt. And a $1 billion it will cost if you do that. So just imagine what 40 billion could do. You don't follow PNP because they don't have no ambition. And me guarantee you say that the 40 billion there, most site are gone missing. You can't tell you right now. Jamaica is success. Moderator black balla Blair off of my life. Because we can't take in negative people them, you know. And that me I tell you about especially Jamaican people. You know, care what positive they see go on, then find something negative to say. Make someone no go dead man. Make someone no go away. When you have an ambition. Block him off of my life, man. I can go suck out him and go on. Sure. Good morning, DUJON and all. Big up yourself. I'm sorry to the elder them here, sir. And people they love them too negative. No care what they say go on in our country, then can't say, yo, that is a good thing. And here we are going to build on top of it and make it better. Then can't say that. Everything negative. Sure. Then it was 5% Damien said to pay teachers more money. Basically, the PNP is tax and spend. We can't go back in a damn thing there no time because let me tell you something. We try all of them things there already. And then fail. Try them and then fail. So what we are go back there go do it again for? And this is why then we can't allow them because they don't have no new ideas. They don't have no new ideas. And we are going to suffer greatly for it. Remember somebody tell you no. Jamaicans, please vote for the JLP. I'm not for the white barracks master, man. I got where Damian Amos lock him up. Where's Damian Amos? Them lock him up. Jacqueline. And Juliet Clark, choose Jamaica, all Jamaicans, and vote JLP, of course. Guys, hit the like button. Big up yourself, John Sibbles. They are gonna tax us simple. That is what they're doing. We see the Labour Party in the UK. And by the way, the Labour Party in the UK is the PNP party in Jamaica. See? So don't get it twisted. The Labour Party in the UK is the PNP party. See? Don't block him, DUJON. Let him educate himself. We don't want him over here, man. Make him go on him go. We can't take it negative people them sometimes. And all the time, I can't tolerate them, you know. Sometimes I have zero tolerance to them because no care how you tell them, say, look, and you literally show them evidence and them tell us, say, it can't go so, you know, go so a lie. And them see, me know them see it, it's physically there. And I like the government to come on TV, I call press conference and say, boy, we met this and did it, because that PNP used to do when we never have social media. They used to tell the people them, so they do all kind of things, but we couldn't see. Because we don't live near it. So we don't know if it's true. Now everything that's on social media, we can see it live and in living color. So then can't check we again. See? Tom said, DUJON, you are right. South Africa has failed under the black leadership. The ANC leadership should have invested in housing and civil function environment for the people, but instead they line their pockets. This is what I tell you now. And that is what the PNP did for 20 years, line them pockets because they are there for too long. See? Then sit down there for too long, they got complacent. Goatman is a disappointment. I thought he was the only sensible one in the PNP. Extended the school hours. And here he saying want to be Prime Minister again, what do you? Wanna watch your mark them out do him. Wanna make PNP lose the election and see what happened to Damien Crawford. They are going to force him out of the party. Because Peter Bunting can't afford for no opposition come against him thing. Because Peter Bunting promised him mother, you know, say he might go become Prime Minister. So at that, he might work pan. And no integrity around here, DUJON. Prosperity, we say exactly. Guys, when you get me to 100 thumbs up, hit the three dots in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button, and do remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Venrai, big up yourself as well. And you can tap your screen twice as well to like the live. See? You're right. You're right. Labour UK a PNP a Jamaica. They got in by default. Therefore JLP votes don't stay home and expect voters don't stay home. Sorry. And expect others to vote in JLP to victory. Exactly. So we can't get complacent with people. We have to go out there. And the young people them energize. The country energize, you know. Our base is awoken, but the PNP base is also awoken. See? And mostly the elderly. You see the lady want to see a cuss or two pitney them and say them a Labour right. Me never did recognize her at first when me see the video. But me I watch back the video this morning and I realize that you see one video I grew on one lady I say me chi girl pitney them big up liquor and big and right on a fucking Labour right, you know, dirty Labour right, you know, or something like that. That lady I know her, she's from Westmoreland. That's a Westmoreland PNP. All of them people they want to sit up there, so some old people them from Westmoreland. Old PNP them. Absolutely disgusting. They not change no care what you tell them and them born and grow in a squalor. Them born come see their mother and father suffer like dog. And they not change same way. They not even want good for their own and picking them. Not even for their own and picking them, they don't want good for. Boy, I don't know. boy, I don't know at all. I don't know what wrong with them people. They're sickening my people. They're sick. Dudley second. I don't see where Dudley saying. I'm scroll back up see if I miss something. Dudley, so why Andrew write a book if you don't? Why Andrew write a book if you do something people will see it? People are not done. Okay, Dudley. you never get a better name. Dudley. Dudley, you need to do right. You know? My God. Cheryl say the whole world is the whole world. I don't understand that, Shirley, though. The whole world should be green. That you try to say? Or the whole world is going to be green? And the whole world is green? What you say? Sure, retype that. Yes, I am. So Dudley, the Prime Minister, published a book because nobody on a political platform can turn up for list out 260 achievement on any political platform. People them will get restless. If I was to stand up on a political platform and talk out all 260 things that the JLP has done, you know, people probably are going to drop asleep. So it's best they just read in one book. Right? So that is the reason for the book, Dudley. You know nonsense? I'd got the labor in thump on Dudley. I think God. Dudley, just like how the Bible is written, God also do many wonderful things, but we still serve the devil. Exactly. PNP always blind to progress, all when it under them nose. Dudley the PNP write book for people like you, but you're stupid and can't read. Jesus. Sorry, the world is coming green. Of course, the world green. You know, the whole world green. You know, I never understand persons who don't try to find the information for themselves. It's weird to me that you would not try to seek out something for want to know for yourself. You know, I read a lot. Sometimes I just lie down my bed and I just read something because, you know, I watch whole heap of documentary. I read all kind of things I read because guess what? Me can't afford for nobody to tell me. I want to see for myself and learn for myself. See? Any little thing when I can read, I always read from I learn to read, I not tap. Because I remember when I could read and they used to tell me I don't. So, so I not tap read my people. DUJON, Damien leadership for PNP, what would be his role profile? PNP leader, taxi driver, car glass wiper, clown, and reactive minister to tax. That would that be yes? You can't say nothing else. I don't see no video with him a drive taxi. Anybody have you send it to me? I don't see the video there yet. See? I know say I see the one where I wipe a windshield, but I don't see the one where I drive a taxi yet. See? So somebody need to send that to me. So I need to read this to you guys as promised, my people. So every live I'll be reading this statement, and it goes: Mark J. Golding, wealth and the weight of history. On the other side is PNP leader Mark Golding, a man whose wealth was built during the 1990s, a period marked by economic hardship for many Jamaicans. Golding's financial success is widely attributed to sweetheart deals made possible by his party's influence at the time, Jamaica. See, while the average Jamaicans face rising taxes and a crumbling economy, Golding prospered Jamaica. Today, he confidently declares, and I quote, Me make my money already, end quote. A statement that, whilst perhaps intended to show independence, also underscores a troubling disconnect for many voters. It raises questions about empathy, accountability, and the kind of leadership Jamaica needs in this moment. Big up on yourself when you got me to 100 thumbs up. Much love, much respect to all 100 persons who gave me a thumbs up. See? The real question, who really truly represents the people? So here we are, Jamaica. One leader accused of illicit enrichment without evidence, while the other has a documented history of benefiting from political connections during a time of national economic decline. The irony is hard to ignore, Jamaica. This election isn't just about party loyalties. It's about integrity, economic stewardship, and the future of Jamaica. Voters must ask themselves, who has demonstrated a commitment to national progress without exploiting the public's purse? Who has shown results, not just rhetoric? As the nation stands at this crossroads, the choice is ours. Let's make it wisely and choose Jamaica. Big up on yourself, my people. Good morning to my beautiful mother-in-law. Kind of run a little bit late now, my people. I have to go because, you know, me have to go to work. Go make I money. See? So big up on yourself. Much love. And I will soon know this evening, 6 p.m. See? Big up all 103 persons who gave me a thumbs up. And big up all 226 persons that is still here. Big up on yourself. Shower labor rights.